Okay, just a second. Now it is picture now. We have opened some uh, calculating the
Yes,
hash value.
yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
suppose this is the site and it is previous. Suppose I have written hello team, right? And this will keep the some values in a different I mean MD5, MD4. Suppose and when we are sending the message, we will ensure that nobody can alter or change the message. So we will send this hash value. This one, suppose I am taking this or this MD5. So we'll send this message value with the message so that receiver end they can verify that uh, received message is altered or it is the same message without any alteration. Okay. Suppose I am sending a message from one side to another side, sender to receiver, and receiver end we are sending the message with the hash value. So a receiver will calculate the same hash value and compare with this value to the original message hash value. Okay, and if it is the same, then it is without any alteration. Is integrating is the two. When suppose I am giving one simple space and again keep calculating, then it is changed now, right? I have copied some of that value. It was I have copied. I think it's okay. And again I'm changing this next value. It should be changed now. See, this is the different value, right? So, means when you entered anything, when in one single space, that it has taken will be changed. And this is the way. We can cover this topic in more details in the cryptography. Okay. Yesterday, Venkat Reddy sir has some doubts, so that's why I was thinking that I have to share this. Okay. And same way availability, authorized entities can access the data in time manner as and when uh, permitted. Is the TCP and backup all these are the example. And authenticity and non-reputation means authenticity is a genuine person, it is a true person or some fake person. So you have to check, you have to prove your identity, like user ID and password. And non-reputation, you cannot deny that you have committed the crime, logs and so we can start your topic, licensing and intellectual property. We must have heard about this patent, trademark, copyright, trade secret, licensing. These are the small topics which is uh, oftenly asked in the IC2. So that's why it is.
Prataji, someone is waiting. They have messaged in what WhatsApp group that please allow something. Gautam ji.
Next is baseline. Baseline is a very, it is a minimum thing for suppose you are going to start a company. So There is a few things you have to maintain that at least. So minimum level of things you can say that baseline. Baseline is created to standard and establish a minimum level of security for a system. Means at least this much means where you are using the password, user ID in password. So minimum 8 characters, it, you can say that is baseline. Nowadays, it is not sufficient and quantum computing and all this. So that's why we are from 8 characters to we have gone to the 12 characters, right? So minimum 12 characters password is compulsory now. So for example, your organization might maintain individual baseline for each operating system that the company uses. Okay, anything you can say that means if you are making a rule that if each uh, host should be having what antivirus is must. So this you can say that this is the baseline for your organization. Remember the keyword minimum level and procedure. When you will see that step by step, okay, any what this is the second thing which will it make in the organization, right, after policy, right? So you have done with the policy, so now you have to implement this. So how will you implement? You have to uh, make the SOPs, standard operating procedure. And if what is the SOP? That is the procedure. If you have to keep the step by step guidelines that they will follow. So when keywords step by step, that is procedure. Just remember that. Procedure tell you how to implement and your policy and how to meet your standard and baseline in your organization, right? Some common examples of security procedure include this, like what is a vulnerability screening, then backup and restore, you can say account provisioning, price management procedure. All these are the procedures, right? I think everyone is following this in the person. So this is a similar and familiar to you also. Guidelines. Remember, uh, during the corona, government is uh, seeing the guidelines for everyone who should wear mask and maintain the 2 meter distance. All these. So this is not mandatory, right? But it this is a statement you should follow. A guideline is similar to a standard but recommendation rather than a mandatory requirement. It is not a mandatory. Okay. Guidelines refer to a policy statement and offer flexible suggestion. Means you have to remember these keywords only. It is not mandatory, right? Take no problem. So regulation companies. This is a important thing. Means sometimes they ask only keywords you have to remember, not this much thing. Privacy shield. What is the privacy shield means? Uh, remember you have heard something like treaty between the countries signed, they signed the treaty. We can say that if, suppose one country is having regulations, uh, and rules and laws, and other country having some different regulations and rules and laws. So different countries having different regulations and rules. So they need to cooperate with them and for trade and all this. So they signed the treaty. So it was signed between EU, European Union, and US. So they signed this treaty, and this is called privacy deal. Means suppose US uh, in US there is this company, and they are collecting the information, privacy information from the people of the EU. So they must have followed the rules like GDPR and all for the European Union. Okay, so this is privacy skills. Only this is the key thing you have to remember. Otherwise, so you don't. FISMA. FISMA means federal. Federal means what? Government. But only this keyword you just have to remember, and you will do the correct answer. Okay? If you are keeping in mind this federal thing, then you will able to do the correct answer. So this was Federal Information System Security Management Act FISMA in a US federal law in 2002. Only this thing is sufficient for you. Just read once and you will be able to do the answer. PCIDSS, um, I have learned this thing only from the assistant, but I am just telling the what is the sufficient for the exam only. So this is the payment card industry data security standard, and for the security of the financial credit cards and all. You have to see this only for the exam purpose. Okay, they will ask that uh, if they can save fully stripped data magnet. No. Okay, and CVV they can store. No. PIN they can store. No. What they can store? Card number, expiry date, your name, all these. Only this thing is sufficient for this exam. Okay, shall we move ahead? Till now,
Yes.
till now it is clear now. Any question we can take. Otherwise, we will move ahead.
Yes, you can move.
Okay, so we can move next. Which questions we will take in the last one by one? HIPAA is Health Insurance Portability Accountability Act, right? In US 1996, it was only you have to remember this thing, cover entity. Okay, keyword is covered entity. Actually, this is a very big thing for, and if you see in the book, they have long pages, but one you don't have to see the even that side. Only what I am telling you, just keep in mind the keyword cover entity. And suppose doctors are uh, opening the patient details in their laptop or mobile phone, right? Handy, they want handy. They don't have time much time, and at a time they are using their Instagram, Facebook, and in the same mobile they are opening the privacy details. What patient is suffering with disease, insurance, all these. So very much chances to compromise all these. So they have made some regulations for this, and HIPAA is applicable for health purpose, cover entity insurance policy, right? You just remember this. This is a big topic. We have to not see all these. Okay. Then GLBA, Graham Lee Billy Act. Okay. Just only you see that this is a financial thing, and when this will come, just remove the key thing, financial word. Okay. So financial data, any company who collects have to follow this regulation, and it is more towards the people. Any company is collecting the people's data and financial things, so they have to follow the GLBA. Okay, and SOX also. This is also financial thing. Talking about the financial, but more towards the company side, right? This is talking about the most towards company side, and GLBA talking about the people side, right? But they are to do both two laws are related to financial only. So we just distinguish these two things only. And Sarvan, actually, we can discuss later. Just a second. Uh, there was a fraud in US financial fraud, right? In 2007 or 8. Enron, remember Enron company, Tyco, right? PCAOB established this SOS in 2007, approximately, I think. And if you are means registered for that in US for public sector or private sector licensing, is in stock and all. So there you have to follow this rules. Otherwise, you will not take the business. You will not do the business in this. Suppose in India, there is a BSc and NFC, right? So I similarly you can say that in US as well, SEBI. In India, you can say that SEBI, RBI, all these are the regulations, right?